Yo, what up YouTube? It's your boy Lil Trizzy and we back with another reaction video. I'll be laughing when I say that. We back with another reaction video. I appreciate y'all for tuning in with me. If y'all still rocking with me, I appreciate that as well. And if you thank y'all for commenting and leaving feedback and liking my videos, and all the new subscribers, I appreciate y'all as well. Hey, let's just keep it going. We're just getting better and better, and you know, everything's running smooth. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that ring button down below if you really rock with me as well. Yeah, you already know what we about to do today. We got that man. Mama, there goes that man, Steve Wilkos. She shook our son, now he's in a coma. Steve Wilkos. I know this one finna be a good one. She look crazy in the thumbnail already. Look at this trick. Man, bro. Like, come on, bro. Let's get straight to all. Alright, hold on. Pause.
Yes, sir. It's recording?
Yeah, it's recording. You can talk
People
about
ask me all the time about Unzu and why Unzu exists, and they're actually blown away 100% of the time when they hear the answer. You see, when I was 19, I was diagnosed with brain tumor.
I couldn't find the rubber side.
The doctor gave me
I got the Anejo one.
surgery.
What you got?
I went
Don Julio one, but it's an Anejo one. I've seen somebody say don't try that type, but I don't know.
Let me see that.
Huh?
Let me see that one.
The bartender from Fry's used to tell me he fucked with it heavy.
Brody came through big big black Don Julio. What's that? And Yenyo.
Yeah, that's the weather.
They always tell you not to fuck with something black, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
We're still gonna bless it. We're still gonna bless it. There you go.
Yeah.
Which one you about to react to?
That's Steve Wilkos. Apparently this female, bro, she shook their son.
Oh yeah?
And now the baby in the coma. You're not gonna be able to hear because I got the headphones on. We gotta get it started. Let's get it up and running.
My 5-month-old son was violently shaken.
My nephew is in a coma. They don't.
I might have to do a part 2 on this because this video is 41 minutes long. I ain't even I didn't know it was that long. I want to do a part 2 to it anyway because I want to do this whole thing. So
believe he will ever come out.
Your ex and his sister are accusing you of shaking.
No, that's ridiculous.
Delphia is the most horrible person I've ever met in my entire life.
Ma'am.
Son of a brat! I'm the one that's there when he's crying at night. I'm the one that's there that sees him in pain.
She tried to attack Broski.
Delphia is the most horrible person I've ever met in my entire life.
Ma'am.
Son of a brat! I'm the one that's there when he's crying at night. I'm the one that's there that sees him in pain.
I believe that she either shook him or was not a good mother to begin with.
Liar!
She shook him because she being extra defensive. So I think man, just how crazy she acting already. Like, you know, anybody that knew they was telling the truth they would have came out with confidence. They wouldn't have instantly came out, try to run and attack the person that accused them of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think Shorty crazy ass did it. Look.
Liar! Don't do anything
Hold on.
for him.
Just call her and say, how's my son doing today?
Every time I
He's crying at
Oh,
night.
damn.
Hey, how's my son doing today?
every time I call him.
Look at Shorty. Look at Shorty face. Y'all let me know what y'all think, bro. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all put it down in the comment section. I'm gonna wait. I think she did it. If y'all think she ain't do it, let me know why. Don't just push she ain't do it. Let me know why, because that's...
But did you call? Did you call? You have a son, damn it!
It's like I was playing with my baby, and somebody just walked up and turned him off, and I can't turn him back on.
Hey! She said it's like I was playing with my baby and somebody walked up to him and turned him off. Bitch, you walked up to him and turned him off when you shook him. Man, hey.
I believe that Delphia is evil. When I think of Delphia, I think of the devil.
She is a devil. I tell you, females be
5
evil.
months ago, Delphia and Norman's infant son was rushed to the hospital after being violently shaken. The child is currently 10 months old, and this abuse has left him in a coma. A suspect has been charged with this crime, but Norman and his sister Tiffany are convinced that the police have the wrong person. They say that Delphia never wanted this child and believe that she is the one who shook her baby. Take a look.
My 5-month-old son was violently shaken. The first time I heard about the incident was 14 days after it happened. I was at work and I received a text message that said, did I want to come see my son before he died? I instantly fell apart. I fell to my knees in the middle of the kitchen and just started crying. Delphia is my ex-girlfriend. We have a child together.
I believe that Delphia is evil and that she shook my nephew, and that's why he's in a coma.
I want to know what happened to my son, and I want to know if she had any part of it.
Me and my brother have not been able to get a straight story from Delphia at all. The only thing we have heard is that
She should be in jail, because if it was a nigga that did it, they wouldn't have even been able to go to the show. They would already had him in
She
jail.
couldn't pull his life support plug without my permission.
If she didn't have anything to do with this, why did it take her 2 weeks to tell me and my brother that anything had even happened to this child?
I was bombarded by a million doctors and all sorts of people telling me the same thing, that he was never going to wake up, he was never going to get any better, and to just pull his plug and watch him die. I needed 5 minutes, at least to think about it. She had 2 weeks to sit up there and think about it, and it was just dropped on me like that. And the conclusion that I came to was that it was in God's hands, and we pulled his plug. And
you should have took one.
Died.
You should, man. If you find out if she did it, you might as well go ahead and take one for the team and just don't even punch the bitch or slap the fuck out the bitch live on stage. You know what I'm saying? You'll get right out. Your sister get you right out.
It wasn't even 15 minutes after that she looked at me and she said, are you going to pay for in-home care for him? Because you can see he's not going to die.
Right now, my nephew is in a coma. They don't believe he will ever come out. They say if he does, he will be blind. He has so much brain damage, they honestly don't believe that this was done just
Like that the tissue between his eyes and his brain is disconnected and he'll be blind for the rest of his life.
Wow.
When we first got together, it was rainbows and butterflies. Everything was perfect. And about 4.5, 5 months into it,
And this be females that be like not being able to handle the fact that they got kids. A lot of times they be single moms, but at the same time they be moms. Trust me, I've seen it. And I've heard some stuff too, this be females that regret having kids and don't think they, worthy of having a kid or being a mom or what, man. Hey, once you have a kid, all that shit go out the window. You still gotta be a parent at the end of the day. I mean, people still choose what they want to do. But that was her, she seemed like that. Now she trying to play victim. Like I said, I feel like she was tired of the baby. You know what I'm saying? Baby was probably whining, crying all the time. And she couldn't take it. She couldn't even take it. 10 months in, she couldn't take it. 10 months in, only 10 months in, the baby was only 10 months old. Hey, he might not come out of a coma and he blind. Because, she did this off of some selfish, and
he just complete 180
jail
and turned into the worst person I've ever met in my entire life. I honestly believe Delphia did abuse my son. Right now, the police have someone else in custody for this, but I believe that she's just as much at
they got somebody.
Delphia has been extremely difficult to try to communicate.
They got somebody else in custody for. Who they got in custody for?
With to be able to see my son. She's made it basically impossible. In his entire life, I've only ever got to see him 4 times, and one time was after this incident had occurred.
Delphia has never been a good mother in my eyes.
Delphia is just completely all about the money. I mean, she's received, as far as I know, a very large sum of money as in donation.
Yep. All she wanted is the money, bro. You should have watched that alone. It's good y'all caught it now, because if the baby would have died, you was gonna be next. She was definitely finna kill you, get your life insurance. She was finna make sure y'all was married. She was finna do you foul, bro. She had the whole plan planned out. She had it all planned out, bro. Her face don't even, like, I can't even, just looking at her face, I can't even see no type of good intent in her face. Trash.
For this, and instead of putting it away for him or using it for things for him, I've heard that she's got a car with it and got her own place with it.
I don't believe she ever wanted this child, because when she was pregnant, I asked her what she wanted, boy or girl, and she said she planned on having a miscarriage.
Exactly. Like I said before, and I told you I'll be pre-watching these videos, just like the sister said. She felt like the sister didn't want it. And exactly. I'll be knowing. I'll be knowing.
The person I've ever met in my entire life.
When I think of Delphia, I think of the devil.
If she does pass this test, I want to be able to see my son, and there to be no fighting, no arguing amongst us, and just both of us be there for our son. If Delphia fails this test, I don't want her to ever be around my son or myself ever again.
This child will lay in a bed for the rest of his life, and she can't even give me an answer why.
Delphia made me miss the best parts of my son's life, and I'll never get that back.
Is he a beautiful baby?
He looks just like me.
I have seen a complete change in my brother. He is broken inside. I feel like his spirit has been broken.
I can't even think right now. I'm sorry. Ever since this happened, like, I've kind of lost all of
fake ass tears,
like, toward everything. Like, I get sad sometimes, but aside from that, I don't ever really feel anything. And I feel completely helpless and hopeless. Like, as bad as I want to be able to see him, it breaks my heart to see him, because I can't do anything. I can't make it better. And it breaks my heart every day.
It's hard to believe. He was only 10 months old too, so it's like.
Watch this. I can show you how to get the sweetest deals online when you shop from major retailers like Amazon and Target. You can.
Not saying that you can't care for your baby, but then look at this stank.
It's all lies.
True.
Any truth to anything they said?
No.
It's such a horrible story, right? I see a picture of your son, who's just a gorgeous little boy, and you wonder why things like this have to happen. I mean, this time of year, he should be getting ready for, his first Christmas, and he's in a coma.
Her son looked black, a mix.
You're accused.
She probably cheated.
No, that's ridiculous.
That's probably why she
I was
did.
at work at the time, and they know it.
Why is it that your ex and his sister believe that you have something to do with this?
Because he feels guilty that he was never there to start with. That's the only reason I can think of.
I get from the tape that, like, he wants to see his son, but you're not allowing to him.
That's ridiculous. I've given him every opportunity. I would have it lined up to where I would take that day to his sister's house where he was, and they could be with him. You know, and I
feel like she is capped. Just the cap. Bro, she is capping, bro. And you know how she could say that she was trying to let him see his kid, but at the same time, you know how still women be trying to do that. They try to set it up, just like the shorty did with the McDonald's and stuff. She knew he was coming. That's why she had the camera out before he even got there. She knew what he was coming with, and you know what I'm saying. She just wanted to start somewhere. He was just simply trying to see his kid. Now he can't see his kid because y'all just got into an argument. Stop trying to finesse.
I needed help. I needed him to be there in the first place, and he would always call and say, "Oh, well, I lost my job, so I can't do that today," or every time.
What happened the day your son was injured? What happened that day?
I was at work, and around 2:30, I got a call at work from the paramedics, and they said that my son wasn't breathing and that they were and that they took him to the hospital. They did an MRI and they said that he had minimal brain activity, and when we take the ventilator out that he would die. He was on the ventilator for a few weeks. They kept asking me, when am I going to take it out? When am I going to take it out? And I couldn't decide on my...
Who was asking you this?
The doctors.
Okay. And did Norman know this was going on?
I tried to get a hold of him since it happened for 2 weeks.
And how come?
He didn't give me a phone number that worked. It's like I was playing with my baby and somebody just walked up and turned him off. And I can't turn him back on.
Damn.
Son of a bitch! I'm the one that's there when he's crying at night. I'm the one that's there that sees him in pain.
She really might not be lying. I don't know. I mean, dang, like I said,
and somebody just walked up and turned him off, and I can't turn him back on.
She might not be lying. I ain't gonna care. I'm gonna still go with she lying though.
He ever help you with the child?
I want to know on the Steve
Wilkos,
Wilkos, by the way, so I ain't lost shit.
He's still in a persistent vegetative state.
And is that going to be permanent, or? So somebody that you had given your child to watch while you were at work is the person that is locked up for this?
Yes.
And any explanation
That's
why
what
that
I'm saying.
person would do something like that?
They're a monster. I don't know of any other explanation.
So who was the
other
person
than
that
they're a monster. Like, I don't even
confused,
know.
bro?
Did that person ever? And I'm saying this in case people are at home watching live. It's a criminal proceeding that's still underway, so I can't be very specific of who this is or what exactly they did. But did that person ever give you a reason why they did this? Like, I shook the baby because it wouldn't stop crying. Or, you know, you hear that
All
a lot.
I know is the police said he confessed to shaking my son.
Okay. So you felt...
Oh, she... like I said, I don't think she might not... She ain't do it. I don't think she did it.
Okay. And
He had done it before.
now that there's somebody's locked up
Norman,
for...
because they're like saying, oh, you're so evil, you're the worst person in the world. Did they ever say, hey, we'll watch your son? Well,
No.
you go to
He's
it?
never offered to
Did
watch
you
his
ask
son.
him?
I begged. Like, I remember just begging, call. I got him to answer. I would beg and beg. He would hang up, get mad. I'd call him back. Just over and over.
I took sides too soon. I really felt like she didn't do it. I still got time to change. I still got time to change my ass, I guess. Because the results ain't in. But I feel like she didn't do it. I ain't gonna lie. Now that I know more of the story, and now that I know that somebody already currently locked up, you know, for the ongoing situation. Dang, alright, yeah. So, yeah.
Over and
I don't think she did.
Now they say,
Right.
since your son's been in the
Turntables.
state, that there's been donations made for your son,
My
money
friend-
pouring in,
yeah.
and that you now are all about the money, that you're taking the money and you're buying a car and you're spending
I
it
had
on...
my car when I was pregnant. And I can prove it to you. I bought my car when I was 5 months pregnant, when I wasn't supposed to be working that much in the first place. I did it anyway. I got the car. It's a used car. The transmission's going out. The donations are supposed to be for education, to raise awareness of child abuse. It's 1 in 4 cases that it's shaken baby syndrome. I haven't seen a dime of that money yet. I make $450 a month on his disability. That's it.
Where would they get
The
that?
donations, we bought a Robo Baby to
That's not bad.
demonstrate the effects of what it does, and that's all we've done so far as I know. I haven't got any money from it. My friend does all that stuff. I don't even have internet to do it anymore.
What are you... I mean, you're here today under just, you know, terrible circumstances. Why did you come today?
Because I wanted to prove I had nothing to do with my son getting hurt like this, and that he's never been a father to his son. And he's not going to sit there and say that I was ever mean to my baby, because I love my baby.
Your son is home with you, right? And how is that?
Yeah, I don't feel that the reason for this episode for them to even took it there, because I guess obviously if they already got somebody who's accused of it, why would you still blame the girl like at the same time? Like, I don't know.
Taking care of him in this state that he's in.
It's like I was playing with my baby and somebody just walked up and turned him off. And I can't turn him back on.
And I gotta imagine it's very, very hard taking care of a child in that state.
He has constant doctor's appointments. He don't even know any of his doctors. He don't.
Does his eyes open?
His eyes open. He has corneal blindness. Like, he can see for a little while, and then it'll go away. And his brain will never process what he does see. If anything, we can't tell yet because he's not older.
I want to ask you, who do you blame for this happening to your son?
Shorty with the
We
gut.
can't tell yet because he's not older.
I mean, it's not that bad, but Shorty having some makeup. I wonder what year this was, because that's like early 2000s, like Latina. Yeah, y'all remember when y'all used to have like the thin eyebrows and shit, and then like the outline lipstick. The 90s, the early 2000s. Yeah, y'all know.
I want to ask you, who do you blame for this happening to your son?
It's
Well,
the caretaker that did it.
Do you blame Norman at all for this?
If he had been there to start with, it wouldn't have happened.
Ma'am.
He's son of a bitch! I'm the one that's there when he's crying at night! I'm the one that's there that sees him in pain!
Did you call her and say, how's my son doing today?
Every time I call her, that is
But did you call? You have a son, damn it!
Hey. I think that's where we're gonna end the video on the part 1. Yeah, y'all know we finna do that part 2, and on the part 2 we gonna finish it all the way through. But I hope y'all enjoyed that. I'm ready for the part 2, because that's the part where she was looking real crazy. But like I said, I don't think she did it. I think the person that's locked up for it, the baby's caretaker, definitely did do it. Especially if he had a history doing that, like it's obvious who did it. So I don't really see why they still even going this far with the show. But I still want to see where it's gonna go, just for the simple fact I think she did do it, But like I said, we'll see whenever we at part 2 drop. But until then, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If y'all really rock with me, hit that ring bell down below so you can get to these videos as soon as I post them and you're not late to the party. But yeah, so Lil Trizzy, we out.